for now, level up tayo because I have someone really special today. It's a special episode of Tita Lavinia.
When you join pageants like this, you have to be 101% sure of yourself because nobody's gonna be there on stage except you. I think it's because we're from Cebu, may Spanish ancestry kami talaga.
And the water in Cebu.
Yeah, the water in Cebu is really, magical. Charot.
Wala nang tataas ang kilay dyan. Because, a lot of these pageant fans, maybe international pageant fans, or even Filipinos, sobrang nag-erase na sila ngayon ng eyebrows when it comes to biracial girls.
Maraming pasabog this time.
Good. So, aabangan namin yan.
That's what I think lang. Wait. Pressure ako sa'yo. So, tingin mong yan.
Pressure.
Oo. So, yun.
Hola! You guys may know me as Tita Lavinia from Titas of Pageantry. I'm a beauty pageant enthusiast and I'm also a fashion writer for a wedding magazine. Please don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell notification button para naman updated kayo sa mga ganap sa hanash ko. I have the beautiful Miss Ilene de Vera! Hi Ilene! I'm so happy that you're finally here.
I'm so happy too, Tita. Nag-meet na tayo personally.
Sobra.
After being friends on social media for like how many years na? Almost two.
Almost two. And I'm also so happy na pumayag ka. As you know guys, medyo bagong channel ang Pilya channel. So, for us to have a Binibining Pilipinas aspirant here, ibig sabihin nag-level up na po kami guys. Kaya na po ng channel na to magpa-guest ng mga katulad ni Ilene. So, again, thank you very much. You're so pretty. I am always stunned seeing you beautiful girls. Matagal na akong pageant enthusiast, matagal na rin akong tumitingin-tingin ng mga like magazines and on social media. I still feel so surreal whenever I get to like, make chika with you girls and, make harot as well. So, diba, mas nakakatuwa because you get to see like someone na very animated. So, thank you so much. Alright, so, there have been a number of articles about you and syempre may clamor ngayon, lalo na sa mga nagbabantay kung sino yung mga sasali for Binibining Pilipinas. So what I want to know first is, can you please tell everyone ano ba talaga, sino ba si Ilene de Vera?
Well, Ilene is your typical Cebuana girl who loves the beach. And I'm a newbie sa pageantry. As what you have seen on my social media, lang ako, parang chill lang na person. I don't take life that seriously kasi I believe parang dapat lang enjoyin lang yung life. So, yun. My first big pageant would be yung Mutya ng Pilipinas, and then I competed in Miss Asia Pacific International. And right now, I'm vying for Binibining Pilipinas 2019. So I'm excited to have you guys be with me in this journey.
Great. So I was really apprehensive at first kasi alam ko kung aspiring beauty pageant or Binibining Pilipinas candidate ka, syempre magkakaroon ng restrictions. Like, I know you can't have like contracts, and I know that you may have restrictions in like conducting interviews or... So, it's really nice that you're absolutely here and that you're willing to answer some of these questions. So, what I'm going to ask you are like questions na usually naiisip namin pero hindi naman kasi sila ganun ka-importante kaya hindi na itatanong.
Okay.
So, unang-una, let's talk about physicality. So, features mo muna kasi you're very pretty. Ang ganda ng features mo. At least nakikita natin na when it comes to Filipinas, ang diverse ng beauty natin.
Yes.
Big topic kasi ngayon yung pagka-happy or pagka-biracial ng most of the girls na nananalo for the Philippines. So, what is your take on that? And meron ka bang lahi na kailangan naming malaman?
As far as I know, Tita, I am pure Filipino. My biological parents are both pure Filipinos. And I think it's because we're from Cebu. May Spanish ancestry kami talaga.
And the water in Cebu.
Yeah, and the
I
water
think
in Cebu is really, magical.
Oo.
Charot.
Pwedeng
So, ganun
igarapon
lang.
para
Oo.
ibenta, ang bilis magpaganda. Mga taga
Yun.
Cebu, even mga taga Bicol actually. Pero we'll get to that. Hanap pa tayo mga taga Bicol sa susunod. So,
Yeah.
ayan guys, sa Pilipino, wala nang tataas ang kilay dyan. Because, a lot of these pageant fans, maybe international pageant fans or even Filipinos, sobrang nag-raise na sila ngayon ng eyebrows when it comes to biracial girls. So, what is your take on it? Is this something that we should worry about? Or is this something na parang kebs lang as long as they do really well in pageantry?
Well, I think there's nothing to worry about that issue. Kasi yung Philippines naman kasi ang daming nag-colonize. Tapos ang dami nating races. So, I don't think that's an issue that we should really take seriously. Maraming halo talaga yung Pilipina na dugo. So, just as long as the candidate that we choose to represent the Philippines is very serious in doing her job, kasi being a beauty queen is a job, not just a title.
Yeah, definitely. Kasi syempre, you have to wake up early. And like what you said, being a beauty queen is a job these days. I have been itching to ask this. Nakakapunta na ako sa mga press conferences ng mga mas minor, mas maliliit na mga pageants. And sometimes, nalilimutan kong itanong. But, having an advocacy these days is such a big deal.
Yes.
Back in the 90s, kung saan medyo mas active din naman ako. Parang before kasi talagang physical features lang ang hinahanap nila sa girls. So, medyo naawa naman ako ngayon sa mga girls na hindi naman talaga ma-advocacy. So, do you think that someone could win without a strong advocacy these days?
These days, the ball has been changed by Catriona Gray pa lang. Kasi ever since nung she joined in Miss World, she was really strong in her causes and her advocacies. And I think it's really good that she has brought that along till Binibining Pilipinas, until she won Miss Universe. Kasi that gives you substance as a beauty queen. You're not just there for facial value. It's a plus that you have advocacy when you're joining pageants like Binibining Pilipinas. And that gives you more credibility as a public figure.
True, and sayang naman, of course, because these platforms, may it be Mutya ng Pilipinas or even Binibining Pilipinas, and eventually, Miss Universe or kung ano man yung mga crowns na ganyan, sayang yung platform, sayang ang followers. So, do you have like any causes that you support now or any like advocacies that you're really active in?
Well, since college, I was for education for all as a UPian. That is our cause. And ever since I joined Mutya ng Pilipinas, I've been acquainted to so many organizations. But the organization that I'm working closely with is The Art of Giving by Dr. Arthur Pascual. So we do actually yung mga outreach programs like dental and medical missions, mga gift giving. So we don't usually post it a lot on social media, especially mine, but we do all of this all year round. So, yun, that is our cause, to help other people to alleviate their situation.
So, diba, yung definition ng beauty ngayon, hindi na lang talaga sa face, sa katawan, yung talagang beautiful soul. Kaya hindi po ako magbo-beauty queen, guys. Kasi sa totoo lang, wala po talaga akong tiyaga. Apart from the obvious fact na wala.
Ka naman.
Sa mga pusa ko lang ako matyaga. Pero yung mga pang-taong poses, medyo kayo nang bahala dyan. So, nakakatuwa. So, you mentioned that you don't really post your advocacies on social media. Now that you're running for Binibining Pilipinas, will this change? Will curating your Instagram or Facebook page, will it be different this time?
I think it wouldn't be that different. Walang drastic change if you're asking for that. Kasi I don't think there is a need to post these actions. Kasi if you're really sincere, parang you don't need to show the world na ganon. But, yun, there may be some times na there will be posts about my outreach programs, but I don't make it as a reason na I want people to know about it, to like gain a following, to gain fame out of it. So yun.
I actually like your approach because you're very chillax when it comes to social media. As you know, guys, napakalakas ng social media kasi ngayon.
Yes.
Everything you do has to be well curated. Like, for example, you're going to be a candidate of a country like the Philippines na lahat ng tao nakatutok sa'yo. Pati yung split ends mo, titingnan nila. So parang,
we're very critical.
diba? They were very critical. So parang kailangan, yung ibang candidates ngayon, parang they like lock themselves up. They go really crazy curating their social media accounts. Nagbubura sila ng mga hindi masyadong flattering na mga photos. So, at least ikaw, sobrang chill lang. Mahirap kasi kapag you're so into it if you're so into social media.
Yes, I agree. Kasi, one of the issues that we're facing right now is mga depression, mental illness. So, I think social media plays a big role in this. So, yung advice ko lang sa mga beauty queens like me is to be offline from time to time. Kasi, being offline will make you reconnect sa real world, and the real world matters more than social media.
True. And going back to social media, because hindi mo rin naman kasi mabiblame yung mga tao to really, make kalkal and go into your social media accounts, because some people are really very interested, some people are curious. So, I want to touch on love life without being super chismosa, guys. Of course, you have a partner, nakikita naman natin sa social media page mo, but when you become a beauty pageant contestant, especially under Binibining Pilipinas, sometimes people tend to have this sense of ownership.
Yes.
So, people look into like the smallest details of your relationship. And at mahirap timplahin yon, because some people will think, hindi siya masyado nagpo-post, baka hindi na sila. Or baka naman, post sila ng post, off-putting sa ibang tao kasi nakikita nila masyadong clingy. As you know, we have a lot of girls. You're from Cebu, very beachy. Ayaw din naman ng masyadong maraming mga swimsuit photos na parang huggy, kissy. What's your take on this? Are you limiting your posts, or are you like posting as it is na normal lang?
Well, for me, I've been really real in what I post. And yun, I don't think there's nothing to hold back as a user of social media. If you want to post things, bahala na yung ibang tao. As long as you don't step on their rights, you don't hurt anybody. As long as you're happy, I think you can post anything that you want. Especially if you love a person, you shouldn't be afraid to show the world that you love a person.
Di mo kami ng jowa ko. This year, sobrang post na ako ng kasi before, sobrang cats ko lang, kunwari wala lang. Pero this year, hindi. Clingy kami kung clingy. Bahala kayo. So, nakakatuwa lang. So, maganda at least yung approach mo na ganyan. Because when you go into a national pageant like Binibining Pilipinas, mahahati yung attention mo. Hindi lang pwedeng lahat ng attention mo, of course, nasa social media. You will be under a magnifying glass. Everybody will, from social media to traditional media, they will really follow you, girls. Especially kung, of course, kasama ka sa mga roster of favorites. So, do you have like any special preparations na different from your Mutya preparations?
Well, everything, Tita, is so different. Kasi I've decided to join Binibining Pilipinas this year ever since mga early last year. I've been thinking about it. Parang I've been weighing things na, is it gonna be worth it? Is it that urgent? So I finally decided when I got the support of my trainers, when they were willing to train me again. Parang I waited for that moment. And then yun, parang everything is new.
So, hindi ka pinilit.
Hindi ako pinilit.
Kasi yun yung mahirap we've had girls in the past na talagang nanghihinayang kami because we wanted, some of these girls to really show their best. But nakikita namin, and when I say namin, I'm referring to pageant enthusiasts, analysts, or admins, nakikita namin na wala sa kanila yung drive, pero nasa kanila yung goods. They're tall, they're beautiful, they've done modeling gigs. So, ang hirap kasi kapag napilit ka or talagang feeling mo, shoot, last year ko na to, kailangan ko nang mag-compete.
Yun nga, tita. When you join pageants like this, you have to be 101% sure of yourself because nobody's gonna be there on stage except you. You're just gonna be trained for a couple of months, but it all depends on your performance. So I think it's really important that you have that support behind the scenes, but you also have that parang courage in you na you really want to do this because this is something serious. Hindi lang to laro lang. Especially when Catriona won last year.
Everything.
Yes.
So she really did make major changes. And good thing that you mentioned her because everybody knows that Catriona competed as an independent candidate. But you are under KF. So what are the advantages of still being in a traditional beauty camp?
Well, for one, I feel like I have a family backing me up.
Okay.
That would be my trainers, yung mga designers ko from that camp, and then yung ang dami, all the girls that I train with at this point, parang they keep my hopes up, parang they motivate me every day that I see
So walang
them.
bitchy, walang
Walang
sasabunutan
We're
ka.
all family there. I think that's one of the main advantages of being in a camp. But I don't think it makes you any less if you don't have any camp. Basta you have that willpower to join it. It doesn't matter if you're in a camp or not.
And then, please help us dispel some myths when it comes to beauty pageants because I honestly don't know how it works. I mean, I have an idea but I just don't know kung paano kung isa kang kandidata. We have had several girls sending us direct messages on Titas of Pageantry asking us how to get into a camp. With you were discovered, right? If I remember correctly, you attended a wedding, tama ba? And then someone scouted you, and then
As a model.
and
yes.
then
And then
you were approached for Mutya to represent Cebu.
yes.
Ayun. So medyo easy for you. But from your observation with the other KF girls, how do you actually sign up, under a beauty camp?
Well, you don't really sign up. You just meet the people from the camp specifically. Tapos, those people will just link you to the trainers. Ganon. Parang a lot of girls go down that route naman. Not just yung mga discovery girls. So, yun, it's not a complicated thing to understand. You just have to look them up in the internet. Sila Tita Rogel is easily you can easily message them, ganon, that you want to join, and we're very welcoming naman.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then also some of these girls are also a little bit afraid of the cost because I know na from fixing your hair to fixing like minor fixes with your face, with your body, with the gym and everything, talagang maglalabas ng pera. There are some girls who are lucky kasi meron sa kanilang may mga backing sila ng mga stylists and fashion designers who are willing to make clothes for them. So, but kung regular girl to na wala talagang masyadong connections, how does it work? At least in the KF setting.
Well, to be honest, it's really expensive to prepare for a pageant like Binibining Pilipinas because Binibini lasts for around 3 months.
3 months, yes.
So you have, if you're coming from the province, you have to move to Manila, stay there, find a place.
In Cubao. Nag-promote ng Cubao. In Cubao.
So, and then if you don't have family here, we'll take care of you. So may mga ganun na maraming factors. But then if you're with a camp, one of the advantages din, tita, you have this set of people from the fashion industry, from the cosmetic industry.
Yeah.
So they would help you naman. Being with KF, I have seen na there are some girls na parang wala talaga sila experience sa pageantry. But they are being helped by people from the camp. So, yun. And it's also helpful na meron kayong sponsors, individual sponsors, like from your municipality, for example, from your city. That is also possible.
We're so involved.
That is also possible.
Okay, thank you. So, ayun guys, dun sa mga nagme-message sa amin or sa mga magko-comments na talagang interesado naman palang beauty pageant at mag-carry ng napaka-precious na Philippine sash, kaya naman pala.
Yes.
Kaya naman pala.
If there's a will, there's a way. So,
diba?
nasa sayo na lang yan.
So, another thing na gusto rin namin talaga malaman is, paano ang diet? Paano ang exercise? Well, I'm asking this because a lot of people now are being very open when it comes to different body types. Of course, being more on the traditional side, ang hinahanap ko pa rin medyo pang Trump era na talagang, because I understand, medyo iba rin naman kasi ang Philippine proportions sa Latin proportions. Pero whenever people would ask me and I try to be like diplomatic about certain things, ang hinahanap ko lang, it doesn't matter if they have bigger hips or bigger boobies or like larger thighs, as long as they are toned. So, what about with you guys? Now that you're joining Binibining Pilipinas, mas tutok ka ba ngayon when it comes to fitness, or nai-envision mo ba kung anong shape yung gusto mo para talagang slay them all ang labanan natin?
Yeah, so before all of this ever started, I was a bit bigger. Coming from,
Kamusta naman ako, guys?
Yun nga. So, I came from a vacation and I added a little bit weight. So, when I decided to join, I knew I had a body figure na dapat ma-achieve. So, that's what I've been working on until this time. And, yun, you really need to focus on your diet first. Kasi it's 80% diet, 20% workout.
Hindi talaga mangyayari
If
sa
you
akin,
love
guys.
food so much like me, say bye-bye muna sa mga carbs, mga ganon. And then, you have to work out talaga every day. Kasi
So, ikaw everyday
it becomes a lifestyle. Yeah. And yun, maganda naman siyang gawin. There's nothing bad with working out. So, yun, you just have to keep it as a habit until the coronation day. And even after you win.
Syempre. Kasi di ba malay mo. So, areglado na sila stylist, areglado na si training, pati fitness program. Don't you lose a little bit of like your individuality? Kasi, of course, ang daming, I don't know if this is an appropriate word, nakikisawsaw. I mean, ang daming may opinion on how you should look. Mas fierce ka ba ngayon when it comes to like having your decision on what you want to look like or how you want to be styled? Kasi styling is crucial.
Yes. Actually, it's really important that you have a say on how you would be presented to the media, to the public. I think it really boils down on your decision as a person, yung style mo. Kasi if you're made to wear something, for example, like a gown that you don't even like, how will you be able to bring out the best of yourself wearing it, diba? So, I think it's really important that you have a say now when it comes to styling. Yes, because not all people would understand how you want to present yourself. So, it's better to take that stand.
So, having your own style is important. And I think it's also important. As you know, guys, when it comes to Binibining Pilipinas, di ba, if you don't make it the first time, may option, as long as you're within the age
Bracket.
Age bracket, pwede ka pa naman sumali. And
Yes.
for us pageant analysts or pageant enthusiasts or fans, ang tinitingnan namin ay hindi kasi bumagay yung styling niya the first time. So, ang binabantayan namin is kung may mag-iiba sa styling niya sa susunod niya ng mga pagsali. So, ang mahirap kasi may mga girls who are like so timid, who are also so dependent on their trainers and stylists na hindi na sila nagsasalita kung ano yung anong vision nila sa sarili nila. But ikaw, you're different. Mas vocal ka ba when it comes to like how you present yourself?
Yes, I am very vocal. Actually, I'm teaming up with a lot of Cebuano designers kasi I also want to showcase their work in Manila. So, maraming pasabog this time.
Good. So, aabangan namin yan.
Yes.
And then, how tall are you pala? I never really
I'm
got to ask.
5'9", tita.
Nakakaloka! Paano
Such a big
nagkakaroon
girl.
ng mga 5'9" na kids? Kaya hindi ako nag-aanak kasi hindi ko pa ma-sure kung tatangkad ng mga 5. Lahi nyo yan?
Yes, my mom is 5'7", so I'm assuming my dad is taller, mga 5'11".
And you have a sister, right?
Yes, I have a sister.
Is she tall as well?
No, since we're half sisters,
so
we didn't get
the
same genes.
But is she interested or does she understand what you're doing?
Yeah, she's been very supportive ever since I was modeling. She was there. She's already 27, so she has a kid na. So support na lang siya ngayon. Support pa rin.
What about si boyfriend? Supportive naman? Or nagtatantrums ba siya? Na wala ka ng time sa kanya?
Actually, he's one of the reasons kung bakit I'm joining this year because he wants me to stay in Manila. And sabi ko, sige, while I'm here, I'll just take this chance in joining. So supportive, very supportive. He's been dieting with me. Kasi before, we used to eat a lot sa mga restaurants. Ngayon, na kami, mga health conscious na kami. And even last night, he went jogging with me. So, parang napapasali din siya sa mga ginagawa ko ngayon na preparation.
Oo. So, parang yung journey mo, journey na rin niya. Alright, so guys, Ilene is aspiring to become the next Binibining Pilipinas, I don't know, hopefully universe. But for now, please make sure to support her social media platform. She's everywhere. Ilene, please let them know where they can reach you or check you out.
I'm always on Instagram, but I also have a Facebook page. So I'm hoping for your support on this journey, Binibining Pilipinas 2019. And thank you, everyone. I read all your comments on my page, and I'm hoping I can reply to everyone. I'm just so busy with the preparation. But thank you so much for always supporting me. And please follow my social media pages, Ilene de Vera on Instagram and Ilene de Vera on Facebook.
Alright, so guys, if you have any comments, if you have any questions or any observations about Ilene, please make this one really good and diplomatic. Please comment below. Subscribe, of course, to my channel. Kahit na minsan nag-aaway tayo, but please do subscribe. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Ilene.
Thank you, Tita Lav. Thank you so much. It's an honor.